He got spaghetti.
Congratulations, Sylph, you endured so much. Fuck, this is... shit. Okay, thank you, Lewin, but our victory means precious little while our world still lies in ruins. Where do we begin from here? There's only one way to rebuild all the scarred lands. Everyone needs to come together and share the work among you. It's an auto-scroll.
It's an auto-scroll.
Yeah.
No speed up for you.
That's why I was like, fuck. You'll need a good leader. The Crusaders' heirs will be returning home to assume their rightful thrones. And with the proper leadership, they can pool their strength again to build a new world. One where all can live in happiness.
Yay.
A new world, you say? Yeah, Seliph. A new world. And your role is the most crucial of all. You'll remain here in Valhalla, and you'll guide the rise of this new world as the King of Granville. Hold on. I'm to be the king? The fuck do you think?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. After all that's happened, you and Julia are the last living heirs of the blood of Granville's kings. The two of you have inherited the last will of all who lost their lives on this path. These souls watch over you, even now. You mustn't forget the light for which they strove.
None of our guys' souls, though. Except for Altina. She had to die.
I understand, Lewin. So long as I have the power, I'll do all I can. Now, Julia, what do you say?
I agree, of course. I wish to aid Lord Seliph. No, my lord brother. Every step of the way.
Lord brother.
I know this path will be a grueling one, but that's all the more reason to give it my all. Lady Lana, you'll do all you can to aid my brother as well, won't you? Yes, and gladly so. But, Lady Julia, what about... I must atone for the fate of Lord Sigurd. I know that's what my mother, Lady Deirdre, would wish of me.
Well then, looks like everyone's making their way here from the front lines.
No, not all of them.
So, this will be your first task as king. I'm sure they'd all love some words of thanks.
Yes, don't make them talk. Please don't make them talk one by one. Why are they all assorted? Hey, no gaps. No one died.
Yeah.
Stop making holes in my carpet. That's it.
Yep.
I'm going home, Seliph. I've left the Exacian people wait long enough.
I doubt I could ever thank you enough for all you've done for me, Shannon.
All of them.
All my life, you've been here to protect me at every turn. I owe you so dearly.
Your father, Lord Sigurd, was always there for me as well when I was a child. As was Lady Deirdre. But when we lost Lady Deirdre, I couldn't do a thing to stop it. I failed Lord Sigurd. Even now, I'll never forget that day.
You were a child.
You don't owe me a thing, Seliph. Not when I've caused you so much pain.
Bah. No, Shannon. If it weren't for you and the people of Isaac, I wouldn't be here today. To me, Isaac will always be home. Nothing will ever change that.
I'm sure everyone back in Isaac would be heartened to hear such kind words. I haven't sight read that's like, what am I going to say? Come on, Shannon. Lord Seliph is the king of Granville to be, and yet here you are, talking to him as if he's but your older brother. Arsai, I suppose you're right. I ought to put on proper airs. King Seliph. No, that's not quite right. Perhaps your Imperial Majesty the King, then. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Bidding farewell to Lord Seliph must already be hard enough without my commentary. My apologies to both of you. I shouldn't have said something so crass. Heh, it's fine. You did speak honestly after all. My wife. Shannon.
I've always thought of you as a brother, Shannon. I pray we never forget that bond.
Are they all gonna be this long? My blade will always be yours, King Seliph. I'll never forget that so long as I live. No, I'm gonna need to remember voices that didn't exist in but moments.
Well, it's time to say goodbye. Best of luck, heroes of Isaac.
No! Is this one by one? No! Please! No!
I think it's couple by couple if they're coupled up.
No!
Oh,
no!
shit.
It can't be!
Oh shit. Okay, it's a big group.
No! This is gonna take so long! I couldn't possibly thank you enough for everything, Lord Seliph. I'll be departing for Leinster shortly. The Thracian Peninsula has suffered from war long enough, and it's high time we rebuilt. I know my sister, Altina, wishes dearly for a restored Thracia as well.
Indeed.
Gonna see this man again.
This war has lain waste to Thracia, and I can only imagine the burden laid upon you, the king-to-be of the United Peninsula. I pray you give it your best, no matter what happens.
I will. You take care as well, Lord Seliph.
Long ago, our fathers Sigurd and Guandel were bound by the closest of friendships,
How do we
sharing
end up
their
with that
deaths as they
nickname?
did their lives.
It's not even a nickname, it's the opposite.
Prince Leaf, I'd love nothing more than for us to follow their example and remain lifelong friends.
As do I, Lord Seliph.
It's a meme.
I know. But like, just, how do we end up with that?
You're about to leave, aren't you, Leif?
Do you wish to accompany me, Nana?
Huh? Would that really be alright
You're
with
already
you?
married. But of course, all I want is to have you and your mite by my side. He means you specifically.
Thank you.
So you're destined for Thracia as well, Princess Altina. I am, sir. I've got to help the new king in his quest to give rise to a united Thracia.
You mean your brother?
At the very least, I ought to atone for the legacy of my adoptive family, Trevant and Arian.
He ain't even dead
He's
yet.
still alive. How wonderful it would be if Arian were to work together with you. I don't believe that could happen for the time being, sir. But perhaps someday he'll feel the time is right.
Did he just leave? I shall be bound for home as well then, my lord. I wish you the best of health. That was him messing with the door.
Sir Finn, you've come to my family's aid time and time again. And for 20 years played a crucial part in both my cause and father's. I couldn't possibly thank you enough.
No, I'm a servant of House Leonster. As a knight, I but followed where my lieges have led. No more, no less. I know, I need water.
Thracia is in your hands, Sir Finn. I hope you'll assist Prince Leif in granting Thracia its hard-won peace.
Yes, sir. The peace of Thracia was my Lord Quan's lifelong dream as well, and I'll do all I can to bring that dream to fruition.
Okay.
Well, it's a better word.
Many thanks, King Seliph. I shall excuse myself now. Are you headed for Thracia as well, General Hannibal? Indeed. Thracia yet hangs in the balance, and the people await my return. Who better to lead the reconstruction of Thracia than a mighty war hero? Do your best for the youth of Thracia. The job awaiting you, the heroes of Thracia, certainly won't be easy.
This is so long.
It's up to you to unite two peoples long divided by bitter hatred, and build for all of them a new, peaceful land. Okay, bye.
Stop calling everything. Not even halfway. Okay.
4 people.
Alright.
This is
We're moving.
Seliph. I dearly owe you for all you've done to assist me. I'll never forget so long as I live.
Oh no, Prince Ares. The joy chancing upon you brought... What the fuck? His thanks. Something. It was such an honor to meet the son of my father's dearest friend. As tragic as their lives were, their faith in each other was unshakable to the very end. Our fathers, Prince Ares, were united by a singular dream, their deaths left unfulfilled. Let us fulfill their dream where they cannot.
Yeah, don't need to talk.
Let the two of us, hand in hand, guide all Jugdrol toward bringing the dream to life.
Well spoken, King Seliph. My father so dearly wished to see his beloved Augustria united in a lasting peace. In the name of his dying wish, I'll carve for Augustria a new prosperous future. But my might alone shall not be suffice. To this end, my dearest Lena, I pray I'll have your strength ever by my side. Yep, of course. I'm gonna do everything I can to help rebuild this Augustria as well. Fucking you. Let's all work together to build an Augustria where anyone can live happily, including our children. Indeed, so long as you remain, I know I'll never give up.
Where does accent go?
I forgot.
I'm going with Prince Ares to Augustria, Lord Seliph. I'll lend the prince my strength and help rebuild the country. I don't remember who.
I don't remember his voice.
Dermot? Ah, of course. Your mother was a noblewoman of Nordingen, yes? Lord Eldigan's sister, Vacasus, to be exact, sir. Nobody was closer to him than she was. I'll give my entire life to fulfilling the last wishes of my mother in Eldigan, and to creating a united Augustria.
You probably had a voice glow up, honestly.
I'm off with Dermot as well, Lord Seliph.
Fee? I admit this was news to me, but congratulations all the same.
Bit embarrassing to hear it like that, but I'm so happy.
Huh.
You and Dermot are truly a perfect fit for each other. I pray you two will have a long and happy life together.
Thanks. You too, Lord Seliph.
Even as we speak, Augustria is still embroiled in a civil war.
What?
A grueling task awaits you all, but I know you can handle it if you give it your best together. Augustria's fate now lies squarely in all of your hands.
4 more done. Who's next? Oh no. it's
It's Lester and Patty.
It's just 2. I'll be leaving for Verdane, Lord Seliph.
Verdane, you say? Of course. Your father was Prince Yonki. I understand.
What do we need backstory again?
From what I've heard, Verdane has long been naught but ruins dominated by brigand clans, ever since the royal family collapsed.
So I've heard, sir. I don't know how much good I can do by myself, but I have to try. These bandits have run rapid long enough. You're not by yourself, though. You're gonna talk about your wifey.
Indeed. Verdane was my mother's home, and my parents first met there as well. Lester, I entrust this task to you. Do all you can to save Verdane's people.
Yes, Lord Seliph.
I'm ready to go when you are, Lester.
I don't think so, Patty. It'll be far too dangerous to take you along.
Bitch.
I mean, she isn't that strong. Don't worry. I'll be back for you, no matter what. Once it's all over.
Oh no, I don't think so. I'm going with you, and just try and stop me.
I'm sorry, Patty. You're right. We'll both save our day together. He just flicks real quick.
Whoa. Okay.
He says, okay, fine.
He says, fuck.
She caught my bluff.
Please don't kill me. Oh, lonely loner. Well, Lord Seliph, I'm off to Jungby. Knowing Jungby is in your most capable hands will put my mind at ease. I admit, sir, I couldn't have seen all this coming in 1,000 years. But finding out that my mom was Jungby's Lady Bridget helped me find myself a purpose in life, and I now know what needs to be done.
A purpose.
On this blessed bow of mine, Lord Seliph, I swear I'll be with you every single step of the way.
Okay, he was short.
Didn't have a wife to talk to.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You're Friege's heir, are you not, Tinny? I'm so sorry. I know returning to Friege couldn't possibly be easy for you.
No, it won't. But for Mother's sake, I mustn't run away. I hope I'll have your help in this as well, Lord Seliph.
But of course, we'll be with you every step of the way.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Johan. I'm going to Dozo, Lord Seliph.
Your father was Lord Lex, correct? I'm sure the people of Dozel eagerly await your return, Ulster.
The likes of Yongbalt and Danon have tormented the people and stained House Dozel's good name for too long. Now that my father is gone, it falls to me to heal the state's wounds.
I entrust Dozel's welfare to you. I pray you'll be able to lend me your might in the years to come.
Yes, Lord Seliph.
He always is,
That's every time.
My liege, I owe you a debt among debts. I leave Dozel's care to you, Lord Johan. Home shall hold only pain for me, yet return I must if I am to absolve my kin's sins. I know yet not if my people could ever forgive me.
Kin's sins.
This war could never have been won if not for your strength, Johan.
Yeah, that 7 people he killed.
Your legacy is one of kindness. People everywhere know this well.
It's of love.
Your words honor me, my liege. I can only pray you shall someday forgive House Dozel.
He literally came because he wanted to marry one of the women here.
But of course, Johan, I hope Granville and the world will prosper greatly from your might. You shall always have my axe, my liege. I swear to you, the Granville throne shall have the undying loyalty of House Dozel.
That is one thing that happens. Like, they all just super support this group now. Because they, like, had to fight with everyone for, like, years.
Yeah. I take it you're headed for Edda, said.
I am, sir. I don't know why I did that. In the name of my father, Claude, I'll breathe new life back into Edda.
Saint Prague's faith is strong indeed. I know your exalted prayers will bring priests.
Yes, sir. Alright, I'm glad that was short.
I'm sorry. It's so funny. Almost there.
Lord Seliph. Say it was all my fucking
I beg your
answers.
forgiveness, Lord Arthur. The task which now lies before you is the most painful of all.
No, sir. I'm all that's left of House Veltomer, and it's my duty alone to atone for the many crimes of my kin. They all say that. I know that's what my father, Lord Azel, would want as well. Poor man, Veltomer.
Arthur, I can't bring myself to hate Lord Arvis any longer. Knowing now he was but a sad victim of fate, I can only offer you my condolences.
Thank you so much, Lord Seliph. The fire emblem. House Voltomer's royal crest was recovered by people all over as a symbol of justice.
Revered.
Shut up. I forget that fire emblem. I'll work tirelessly to the emblem's honor and good name restored. They had to include it somewhere. Had to.
The fire emblem. Yeah,
just randomly mention it. Don't know any of the other crests. It's all the fire emblem.
Well, sire, I'm leaving for Chalfie now.
What? Why, Oifi? Why? I thought you would never leave my side. I still need you.
No, sire. You will do a magnificent job ruling on your own. I know it. And whilst you do, it'll be my duty to protect House Chalfie in your stead.
Chalfie. I understand, Oifi. You are right, of course. I won't be able to inherit its throne, which leaves you as the last bearer of the blood of Baldur, who can claim it. I suppose there isn't much choice.
Everything will be all right, sire. I'll always be watching over you, even from Chalfie.
Oifi, to me you've always been like the father I never had. You taught me all I know. How to strategize, how to live as a knight does, and how to be kind. You've done so much, and I could never thank you even nearly enough.
Sire, I too owe your father dearly for all he once did for me. When my parents died, Lord Sigurd took me into his home. He loved me just as if I were his own brother. And yet, I couldn't even be by his side in his final moments. I was such a coward.
Oifi, please don't cry. This is my fault, not yours.
My apologies, sire. You shouldn't have seen that. Now then, please, sire.
I know, Oifi. I know. You take care as well.
Why would they do that to us, man? You have to remember all these voices that we don't remember. Hey, it's the other woman. The other light voice. Well, Lord Seliph, thanks for everything. Thanks. Back to Celeste's father now.
I must admit, Kypra, I'm almost envious you have a father like Lewin by your side. How nice that must be.
I was just thinking, I'm almost envious you have a father. It is. I'm so proud to be a son, sir. And someday, hopefully, I'll be every bit the great man he is now.
Celeste is yours to rule now, Kypra. I'm not going back.
Huh? What are you talking about, father? The war's over. Please. Please, you've got to come home. See this man for a year and then abandon him again?
No. My work there is done. I don't belong on the throne. Celeste needs a fresh start with his leadership, just like everywhere else. What Celeste needs is you. It needs to be guided by your youthful hand.
I don't understand. Celeste needs you too, and I need you. Yeah, abandon your child again? Please, father, please. Come home with me.
Settle down, Kypra. You're embarrassing me here.
Bitch! Sign of a good father.
You already know exactly why I'm doing this, don't you, Kypra?
Father.
That's enough. There's nothing left to say. Go. I leave Celeste's fate to you.
13-year-old child.
Yeah, why is Lewin doing that?
I know. Didn't tell his daughter that he existed. This what?
Well, Seliph, I guess this is farewell for me as well. I've got a journey of my own to begin.
Man, about disappeared so hard.
Thank you, Lewin. Thank you so much. You've done so much for us, the young generation. You've always guided us.
Why is it so much faster?
From the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
I did only my duty, Seliph. I am the wind, a wind fated to guide the beating light of life. And this very light shines on within the hearts of every last one of you.
I understand now. All my life I've heard tales of how the dragonkin feared becoming entangled in the sorry affairs of mankind. But you were different. You guided us where your kin never would. So long as our world lives on, humanity will never forget your kindness. Lewin, no. A hero of a distant land. Forseti of the wind.
So he was a dragon this whole time?
That's why he survived and no one else did.
So the dragon bodied him. And kind of like, you get life to do this thing.
At long last, Thracia has been unified. A region once swamped with countless small nations constantly warring among themselves. With the restoration of House Leonster and the downfall of the Thracian kingdom, the Thracian peninsula finally knows peace. And as the first ruler of this new Thracia, the people ardently desired for the throne to be taken by Leif. And so, Leif worked together with Nanna, Leif's wife. Finn, the Lance Knight.
Auto scrollers, man. This one's real fast.
The great General Hannibal, the cannibal. To build a new nation for Thracia's
No,
people.
Altina.
At Leif's behest, the old Thracia's former lands were entrusted to his sister Altina. Legends tell of Altina's love for and dedication to the very soil that raised her, and this love never died so long as she lived. The Thracian peninsula thus gave rise to a new realm, the kingdom of New Thracia.
New Thracia. Is he gonna change the border? Oh, that's depressing. I wanted to see the border change in real time, you know?
The kingdom of Isaac may have found its freedom from imperial abuse the quickest, yet its people could not rest easy while its heir was absent fighting in the war. This changed with the final victory of the Liberation Army.
The cousin fuckers came back.
And when Shannon returned from battle, the people greeted their liege with raucous cheers. And so, with Shannon assuming the crown, Larsay, Shannon's wife, cousin, and others by his side to restore the land, they also strove for a new age of diplomacy and trade, seeking to build a wealthy nation. Isaac was once reviled by others as little more than a barbarous eastern land, but under the reign of King Shannon, Isaac will grow like never before, and shall one day be reborn as a mighty nation, every bit the equal of other realms.
Where are we going? Oh, Augustria. The aftermath of Augustria's civil war left it to be annexed by Granvale, and so the land fell to harsh tyranny. After years of abuse, the people dearly wished for the rise of a unified nation, one led by House Nordian, heirs of the legendary hero Eldigan. And so the people eagerly welcomed the homecoming of Ares. In Ares, the people saw the very same aura Eldigan himself had born in his youth. Ares was accompanied home by, I speak too fast and too slow at the same time, Lene, his wife. Dermot, the charming knight. Charming. Fee, Dermot's wife. And worked with them to unite Augustria. Under the reign of Ares, Augustria will soon become Granvale's most crucial partner and will grow to be greater than ever before. I did that perfectly, speaking too fast and too slow, so there was an awkward pause every time. Even at its peak, the Empire had stunned and ignored Verdane, uninterested in seizing the region within its iron fist. It had completely abandoned the old kingdom. Instead, Verdane was left to the mercy of constantly warring clans, and brigands ran rampant. Nobody had any hope of peace until the fray came. Lester, child and heir of the heroic Prince Yonke, and his wife Patty, whose long-awaited return rallied the people's spirits. Youth flocked to join this new battle. Within a year, the fight for Verdane's unification had come to an end. Lester took the rightful throne. With the support of Granvale, Augustria, and Lester worked seriously. Oh, I read that wrong. To rebuild the Verdane peace, their grandfather bastard was forged. Verdane is the land of natural beauty. This keeps on throwing me off. Its verdant forests are Sigurd's prayers. Its sparkling crystal clear water is Deirdre's tears, and these are its people's emblems of hope and faith.
Damn.
That confused me.
Wonky.
Yeah, every time I saw that just confused me. It didn't help my reading. I already had bad reading, but it didn't help.
Celeste had long dwelt under the Empire's cruel hand, and so Kypra devoted their life to rebuilding the ruined land. A breathtaking land, a peaceful people. Lewin had devoted his life to protecting the kingdom of Celeste, and at long last, his decades of work came to fruition.
The big one.
Yeah. And in Granvale itself, Veldhammer's new lord Arthur, Friege's new lord Tinny, Edda's new lord Sed, Dozel's new lord Ulster, and Johann, Youngby's new lord Faval, Chalfie's new lord Oifi, Johann's just there,
Yeah.
and others all returned to their lands. In the royal capital Belhalla itself, with overwhelming support from the public, Selef was officially hailed as their king. The newly anointed King Selef devoted himself to rebuilding his land and bringing peace to all, his goal nothing short of a prosperous world free of oppression and bigotry. And by his side one would always find his loving, ever-smiling wife, Queen Lana, his sister, Princess Julia, regarding his toil with the warmest of eyes. In ages to come, the people of Jugdral tell legends of a divine king of ages past. None shall ever forget his name, Seliph.
Poor Sigurd.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably what he would have wanted.
Yeah, but like, is something supposed to happen?
I think the music.
Okay. I wasn't sure. Ever since that text broke.
See? Actually. Nope, it's just music.
Why? Why got
There we
scared
go.
like that? Okay. Finn. The audio.
Mm-hmm.
That was the goal I see. Hey,
Yep, your favorite.
of course, my favorite. I have to deal with it.
Well,
More reading.
I love the dragons. I love the dragons.
21 turns. See, it's all gonna be like, oh, this
41
wasn't that bad.
turns, 82
Whoa, what did we do?
turns, 61
What happened?
turns, 54 turns. 44 turns. 66 turns.
Yeah, we're not gonna get it. Oh, our
78
ranking. I forgot
turns,
about that. We're gonna get ranked.
32,
Why was that so quickly? Yeah.
29.
Which chapter did we bust him in?
29, 59.
Total 796.
796, baby.
That's so bad.
Give me a rank.
Sigurd. 153 wins, 116 losses.
Yer.
Noish. 18 wins, 116 losses. Wow.
I like
Is that the first time I've ever seen a bad win to loss ratio?
Ardeen.
Wait, why do they all have 116 losses?
Oh, is it just in general? Does it
I don't know.
account for everybody?
I don't think so.
31. Quandale Dingle.
I don't know.
Blooming. Oh, No,
Oh,
Holland.
because he died.
yeah.
That's the only guy that died. Or no, we didn't recruit him, did we?
No, I think we recruited him, but then he died.
Oh, we just didn't care.
Yeah.
And we always pride ourselves. No one died. No, he
or
died.
maybe he died before we could recruit him.
Oh, I think he did. Yeah, he
I
killed
don't
himself, and we just didn't
remember.
reset.
Do one win.
I don't know why they lost
Deirdre,
116.
4 wins. Etlin, 2 wins. Recasis, 3 wins.
Wasn't she a mage? No. Yeah?
Recasis?
Healer? No, that's the Master
She
Knight.
was the troubadour.
Yeah.
36.
What?
30. Recasis.
I don't think she was.
She was.
Wasn't she just a princess?
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Arden, 0 wins, never used.
Aideen. What do you
Bridget.
mean? I already read past Arden. That was Aideen. Arden? Armor Knight. Aideen?
Seliph 129 out of 116. They all have
Yeah.
116. I feel like this is not super accurate. I don't think the losses are correct.
60.
I think the losses are kind of weird. I don't think it's supposed to be like that.
Yeah, I don't know how losses work anyway.
I don't remember how the system works. I don't know if it's like when you kill them versus when you fight them and you don't kill them or something like that. I don't remember.
Maybe.
I never ended up looking this up to figure it out, but it's in every game.
39, 30.
Maybe not the first. I don't remember.
10. 18.
Why is the screen so small? That's my question. Why did they use half the screen to do this?
I don't know. 6. 3. 16.
It's Naga. Oh, and the evil dragon. His name I can't remember. Loptier, that's what his name is, yeah.
28.
I wonder.
3.
I do bet that they have it coded in that if you use Naga against him, it's an automatic double adept. Either that or we just got like the luckiest ever.
Lana never fought.
Nope. She could have fought real good though. But she only had a wind tome. That was the max she could do. Lene also never fought. I mean, she did fight.
never
She boss
killed.
spammed, but she
Yeah.
never killed. Is it gonna get to top 5? I don't think it will in this game. I think that was just in recruitment order.
Let's see what I do.
Player
Tactics
rank.
D. Survival C. Experience B. Combat E.
At least we got good experience. I mean,
Yeah, we got a D rank.
we had to at least get that. That was 109 hours. Is that what that's telling us right now?
Oh my god.
How? Oh, speed up.
Yeah. It's true. Sometimes it would just be sitting there with the speed up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow. We got a real bad rank.
Yeah.
Are we just stuck on the screen until we close the game? Wow.
Maybe?
Alright, well, we got a few minutes, so we can just sit here and talk for a second about what's next to come. Ugh.
Well, first we gotta do our ranks.
We do gotta do the ranks, but we have a time. We have a minute to talk here real quick. So, next up is Zelda 1, because since we're doing both Zelda games, all of them, and all of the Fire Emblem games, we figured out that there were so many more Zelda games that we have to go 1 Fire Emblem to 2 Zeldas. So, at this point, there was one day where we were just super tired and done with this game for a while, so we just played Zelda, and we had time. So it's partially a schedule thing, partially we didn't want to play that day. So we played Zelda. It's already been recorded, so we'll just release that. It's only the dungeons. If you want to see the full... I think I mentioned in the first video, I think I recorded it separately. But the full videos where if you see us walking around and messing around...
There's a lot of walking around.
Yeah, I cut out the whole gambling.
No!
So
The money-making game!
Yeah.
Sad.
If you want to see us playing the money-making game, if you get that, then that is going to be on the VODs channel, Fire Humpa Lumpa VODs, where from this point onwards, I did not post these VODs for this game, because I didn't have most of them. I just ended up deleting them once they're edited, so I didn't have them. So from this point onwards, I'm planning on releasing them there, and as well as I'll probably be releasing more of like the stuff that we do outside of that, if we record it. Like, it's not up yet, but our Stardew Valley, we started that, played that a little bit, but that will be up there.
Yup.
So that's pretty much that there. So next up is going to be Zelda 2 for us, Zelda 1 for you guys. And I'm not excited for that one, honestly.
I have no clue.
She has no clue. I have played about 5 minutes.
Well, other than, I think I saw when you booted it, right?
She saw like a minor boot up. She saw like she's seen like a screenshot of it when we took like a random quiz that was like a what game is this?
Yeah.
So she knows like
You're like standing up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a top-down platformer like the rest of them are, or the top-down game. It is, it's like the Four Swords Adventures when you're inside the GBA. So you're looking at like a side-scroller. So that's why I'm not excited for that. There's not as much Zelda as the rest. Kind of like how Gaiden isn't super Fire Emblem, but it keeps more Fire Emblem core. So we're now going to do those rankings.
Tier list, baby!
Yep. Going to do a usefulness tier list and a continence tier list.